Stadium, better known as the Snake Pit and home of the Terps, as we'll see a squad from the American, the Florida Atlantic Owls, taking on a team from the ACC, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Owls about to kick it away and get this season started. On the run from inside his own 5. Makes a move. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. So the Maryland Terrapins offense will come out first.
Let's go! Hey! Devil!
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Shakes off the defender. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the Terrapins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. To the air, it's Washington. Fires to the right. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
And I know it wasn't successful there, but you can go back to last week. Like, they're going to throw this man the football. They find creative ways to get him the ball. Really good coaches get their playmakers the ball in space, and that's what I like about this offense.
Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10.
And that's a first down.
Running the red zone, it's Smith. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Terrapins are on the move. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Maryland!
The coaches always talk about starting fast and taking that opening drive and really setting the tone for the football game, and that is exactly what they did. And they finish it with a good brand of physicality, running the football, ending the drive, and getting off to the 6-0 start.
Looking for blockers. The coverage team maintained his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Florida Atlantic's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches want.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly. Looking to throw on 3rd. He makes the catch. Still on his feet at the 45. There he goes. Inside. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. The extra point here would tie the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the...
And block it. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a scintillating big play. 83 yards on the touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Manning. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. We got a tight one early, and they go back on the attack, holding a 7-6 lead. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Terrapins now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Here comes the heat.
That's a bad job in pass protection. I almost give the quarterback some credit because I think he knew where he was on the field. He knew he was going to get sacked for his safety. He was doing everything he could to just go down at his own 1-yard line to avoid giving up the 2 points.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. And the Terrapins will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. And now this offense will take the field again. Wants to throw on first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They're dealing with a second and long.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Got it behind the line. It's Smith. Breaks out another sweet move and gets it down to the 40. The Owls can really attack on this second and short.
Man, this guy's closing in quickly on 100 yards receiving. We're not even out of the first quarter yet. We knew he was going to be a big part of the game plan and the strategy, but every time they've looked his way, he's been making a big play, and that's something the defense, they have to be aware of moving forward.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Hard running there. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Back to pass. Quickly complete. Turning it on. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Florida Atlantic races to the line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Owls.
Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
And really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone. Touchdown.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Manning. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. To throw, it's Washington. Rushes on him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now, here's second and long. Trying play action. Here's the pressure. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
The Terrapins will have it first and 10. That was a really well-run route on the curl to pick up the first down.
Yeah, and it's a nice job, too, by the receiver, getting his depth and then finding space in between the defenders, giving his quarterback a nice turn.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Good timing on the quick out. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's just a tremendous individual effort by the defender. He's able to defeat his block and get to the ball and get the ball down on the ground. Very, very nice job.
He'll keep it on the sneak. And the Terrapins have their offense in high gear. The hand to the running back. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains. And when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Under fire. He's going to run it. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Ray. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation.
He's got it inside the 15. Makes the grab. Defense right there. They are set up at the 14.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Terrapins started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Flushed out of the pocket. He wants it all. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins!
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Purdue is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Purdue, Pete, isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by a field goal over Ball State. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. The give to the back. Trying to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Pulls it in. It's Messer. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defense in front. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. Wants to bring it back. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Quarterback may change this route. Dropping back, it's Washington. Going downfield for the big play. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Motion from the wideout. They'll run play action. Unloads to the right. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Unleashes one deep. Touchdown Owls! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever
so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in games.
Maryland Terrapins will take over.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Gets the back moving. He'll start this drive going to the air. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Washington. Pulls it in, it's Smith. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you.
Florida Atlantic, 20. Maryland, 14.
Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or will the defenses finally find their footing? We're ready to go here in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Off play action. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. On the move at the 30. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-starting this drive with that one.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Terrapins with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy, that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him and pass it.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Second down, they'll go to the air. He lets one fly deep. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go?
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Looking for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. Third down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
Scanning the field, it's Washington. On the move to his left. He'll pull it down and run. Quarterback gets past the marker. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at 26 with the first down.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Off the RPO, complete. Breaks into the open. They make the tackle, and he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. The Terrapins pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the gun, he'll try to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard
stuff there, Jesse, on second down. This little third to mid-range. You got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Maryland! Lining up for the point after and the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Second down coming up.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Picked off. What a way to set him up. Bringing it back. Good game on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Fires toward the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Toss sweep to the right. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. They are in danger of squandering this great field position unless they can convert this 3rd and 5. Back to throw, it's Washington. Touchdown, Terrapin! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. What a grab and what a quick strike on that offense.
And when I'm an offensive coordinator and I see a short field, I'm thinking attack, attack, attack. Go get that touchdown. Take advantage of what the defense gave you. Great job by the offensive coordinator.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's...
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Out of the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. To the air on second down. Unloads it left. Makes the grab. It's Henry. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Messer. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Finds his man. It's Sands. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Second down coming up.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside. Defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The play-action fake. And here's a fumble way behind the line. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. Referee signal for a 2-minute timeout. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. Smashes it between the uprights. That'll cut this lead down to 5.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Set to kick this one away.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Manning. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll run it from the gun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Second down.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the back. Back to throw, it's Washington. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. That's caught. It's Fleming. There we go. We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab. They'll immediately call timeout. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Fleming.
I tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Caught near the sticks. It's Webb. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Trying to burn this defensive back. Snags it down the right side. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. And the Terrapins had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Rides to the back. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
First and goal, Maryland.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Maryland! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
And after the extra point, they're on top by 12.
Maryland, 35. Florida Atlantic, 23.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the shell.
The Terrapins will line up to kick off and start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football palm out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Quarterback on the keeper. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark it just a little short. The Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive.
Third down.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, he'll throw it. Grab behind the line, it's Smith. At the 35, he's loose. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. Well, Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This Florida Atlantic offense is on a roll. From the gun. Lets it go to the end zone. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last two plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Southern Miss is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7.
They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. To the air, it's Washington using the quick game. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. Offense lining up quickly. On the run, it's Ray. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now facing a 3rd and long. Running into the open space. They get him stopped at the 32. A solid pickup, but it will bring up a 4th down and decision time. Needs it to keep this drive alive. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Well, I don't think the defense was expecting run on that last 4th and 2 play. Good job by the offense keeping them off balance with that play call.
And the Terrapins kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Terrapins want to move quickly. Leaves it with the back. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Up-tempo for the offense. Back to pass on 2nd down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And the QB has had a nice drive, and this offense has been throwing the football all over the yard. You want to stop that? Get pressure on him. Nice job getting to the quarterback, affecting him, and even better, getting him on the ground.
They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. Splits the uprights, it's good.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
1st and 10.
Off play action on 1st down. Looking down the middle. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. He'll do it himself. Nice move to keep running.
And it's a nice job by this defense. Understand this. That QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options. He's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Going to swing it on second down. Quick strike complete. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
They'll go to the ground. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The give to the running back from the shotgun. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Snap from the gun on third down. Snags it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Florida Atlantic comes to the line on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown Owls! And they take it in for 6 more points.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
They opt to go for 2 to try to tie it up right now. Looking to throw. Pressure coming. Looking to get it in the end zone, and down he goes. They were trying to tie the game, but they are denied, still down by 2.
Atlantic, 36.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. He breaks the tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Gonna run it. It's Ray. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Terrapins are in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
Grab near the marker. It's Webb. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Looking to throw, it's Washington. They're setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. The Terrapins will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Messer. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers.
38, Florida Atlantic, 36.
When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They're testing the right side here. He'll push his way out to the 38, pickup of 3. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. The quick out. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Owls line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Oh, they're after him. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Honestly, 3rd and 9, I think you just run the ball. You just trust in your own guy's ability to be more physical, win the line of scrimmage, and go get that yard. Now with the sack, we're going to have to punt.
Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. This will be a second time they've had to kick it away. Return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position.
First and 10.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Quickly out to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Terrapins moving quickly to the line. The give on the inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Brings up 3rd down.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. Punt is on its way. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. RPO complete to open the drive. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Smith. Turning it on. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
This is just getting gross. I mean, he's close to 500 yards now just dissecting this defense. They have had no answer for that powerful arm.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got a man. It's Smith. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
How about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
The Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Quickly to the tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Owls want to pick up the tempo. Wants to throw on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And now they take the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, big update in a top 5 game today. Ohio State is in front. They've led for most of the game. However, Brutus isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 4 over Texas. We'll circle back if anything changes in this contested top 5 matchup. Back to you guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys. Breaks into the open. Picks up the first down. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
The Terrapins in a good spot here with second and short. Catch in the middle, it's Fleming. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Now on the move. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line.
Fourth down coming up.
He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got a chance. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. They'll leave it with him. Nice move there.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
And the Terrapins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Makes the catch. It's Smith. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Terrapins pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Might as well give it to him again. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Terrapins will hustle to the line.
First down for the offense.
The give is to Smith. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins! They move on top here on the board.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. defense. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
Two-point conversion attempt is coming. To the air, it's Washington. Bringing the heat. Can't hit his man in the end zone. The two-point conversion fails, and it remains a 5-point game here in the fourth.
Maryland, 44.
And he'll bring it back.
39.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. This drive will open from the 15.
First and 10.
Looking downfield on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Terrell. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Back to pass. Got him downfield. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Henry. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. To the air on first down. Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. He wants to throw it again. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. And he's chased out of bounds, but not before he gets the first down, stops the clock, and has them on the move trying to get the late score. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic! And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
Leading by 1, they'll go ahead and go for 2 and try to make it a field goal game. He's looking to pass. Quick completion on the out. Into the end zone. The two-point conversion is good, and now they're up by a field goal. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all. Assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Dropping back, it's Washington. Pocket breaking down. There he goes. What a way to pick up the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock when you need to get into scoring position. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Now the play fake. Right down the middle. It's incomplete, and it also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. They had the big play to start the drive, but a couple of misfires now leaves us with 3rd and